Hey there, Heather Hurler, Jim Cutter Diamond, welcoming you to PC Replay Baseball and day 7 of the 32 team tournament. We're in game 4 now. We went from 64 teams to groups of 32. Of course, we couldn't do a 64 team tournament, and then it moved down to 32. And these 32 guys are battling it out. Everything is done. There are 8 potential sweeps and 8 game 5s at the very least. So we're going to be seeing all that. Right now, Harry Steinfeld of the 1906 Cubs leads in batting average. Home runs, there's a pair. Gil Hodges and Steve Finley are getting the RBI guys. And things. So let's look at the schedule for today. There are 2 games we're going to keep our eyeballs on. And that is 47 Brooklyn versus 1980 Phillies and 93 Baltimore versus 1924 Washington. Because we haven't done those games anywhere. So we're going to go first to Washington. See if the Washington Senators can go up 3-1 on Baltimore. Baltimore goes with this lineup. Washington goes with third lineup. Nemo Leibold. So Nemo's going to come in and play DH. There we go.
Replay Radio is live from Washington.
So we're
Top of the first.
Griffith Stadium, expansive. Not expensive, but expansive. Griffith Stadium, Curly Ogden, 9-5, 23 years old. He's going to be your pitcher for Washington. He first faces Brady Anderson, 3 for 13 at 29 years old. This was years before he hit 50 home runs in the season.
No outs, man on first.
Here's Macklemore, who's batting 1 for 11 at age 28. Brady wants to steal, but he will be taken out by Money Rule.
1 out, base is empty.
1 out for Macklemore. It's a double left corner. If Anderson was patient, that could have been big.
1 out, man on second.
Here's Mike Devereaux, 4 for 11, 4 RBIs. He is the hitting star for the Orioles. At age 30, with his big touches and all that. He's hit by Macklemore. By Devereaux. Macklemore will try to score. Why not? We're down. Safe. And an RBI by Devereaux, his fifth. 3-point hit.
1 out, man on first.
Now here's Baines. He's batting 1 for 11. He's DHing today at 34 years old. A lot of people say he should not be in the Hall of Fame. Well, the first double play, 3-6-3, Money in the Bank.
1 run, 3 hits.
Baltimore can only get 1
on.
run off that. Good job.
Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first, Mike Mussina, Moose, 24 years old. Not yet the power pitcher he would be. 14-6 that season. He'll face Sam Rice, 6 for 11. For an RBI, 34 years old, the veteran. He fly, Macklemore makes the catch, 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Bucky Harris, the player manager, 3 for 10, 27 years old. The boy manager, as they call him. And Washington trying to go up 3-1.
1 out, man on second.
Orioles. Carr Smith, 0 for 3. I think he's only played 1 game. 23 years old. Hit to Reynolds, out, and Harris will move to third base. No big deal. 1 more out, Baltimore's out of this.
2 outs, man on third.
Here's Goose Gosselin, 3 for 9, 23 years old. Not the power hitter he would be. And that scores the first run for Washington.
2 outs, man on second.
Joe Judge, 4 for 10, 3 RBIs at age 30. Lined out, Devereaux makes the catch.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Top of the second.
Anyway, the 93 Orioles, third place in the AL East. They hosted the All-Star game, but, they ran out of time against the Blue Jays. Cal Ripken, 1 for 12. Unusual. At age 32, he's usually better than this. And Gosselin makes the catch and left.
1 out, base is empty.
Pulero, 1 for 4. 33 years old. 2 years prior, he had a massive home run in the LCS against the Blue Jays in Game 3.
1 out, man on first.
Pegs, and now Hoyles, 2 for 9, 28 years old. A powerful Luke. First and second.
1 out.
For
Men
David
on
Siki.
first and second.
3 for 8 and RBI. 26 years old. He flies to right. Hags will stay.
2 outs. Men on first and second.
Earl Reynolds 0 for 5 at 32 after his days with Seattle. And he pops up the short.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second. Letting Rule 2 for 12 with an RBI. Who's the new catcher?
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Peckinpah 0 for 9, known for his errors in the 1925 World Series. 33 years old. He's going to try. Well, Mighty Rule is going to try to steal. Well, can't blame him for trying.
1 out, bases empty.
Peckinpah. It's a Reynolds. He out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Ozzie Bluge 3 for 10, 3 RBIs at 23. Hector Ripken. He out.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on. Top of the third.
Top of the third, Brady Anderson leads off. It's at the second, and Bucky gets it.
1 out, bases empty.
Malcolmar. Hit to short, and ooh, it's a possible error. 45. That's an error. So Malcolmar will get on first base. He's 6.
1 out, men on first.
For Devereaux. He goes to left. Over it. Yep, they're gonna hold him.
1 out, men on second and third.
Baines. If he dodges in the big, he's got to flip to him. This could be gone. Say, that one.
He now has 3 RBIs today.
Booey! A 3-run tater tot by
1 out,
Baines.
bases
He's
empty.
done something big. His batting average jumps to 154, but hey, he's got 3 RBIs. Ripken. He'll take a walk. Ogden might be gone. Yeah, EHB, early hook.
1 out, men on
Ogden
first.
is disgusted with himself. I would be too. And Slim McGrew is going to come up to pitch. He's got one. He's got the only loss code. Say, that one. He pegged it. He pegged it, Pa. With a 2-run shot, make it 6-1 for Baltimore.
1 out, bases empty.
Well, McGrew would give up a home run, but he would be out. But he has to pitch to 3 batters. There's Hoyles. He grounds out. McGrew flips it to Judge. That's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
For Sagi. He had a good double so McGrew hasn't done anything.
2 outs,
He's
men on
thrown 3
second.
batters, and he would have been replaced. And it's going to be Nick Altrock who will have to come in to pitch. The 47-year-old. And he walks. Harold Reynolds. Surprised they put him in, but they're
2 outs, men on first and second.
And patience. And double back blue, double left field lines. Key scores. Reynolds will maybe. Yep. But this guy's you guys ready to go to third base. So 2 RBIs.
2 outs, men on
I
third.
think it is 2 RBIs. Yep. So 8-1. Altrock's got to get this guy out. That's Macklemore. All 4. So Altrock, yeah. Anderson
outs,
led
men
off
on first and third.
Led off this inning. Base hit by Devereaux. Macklemore to third.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Devereaux, that was his third RBI, wasn't it? I guess it was his second. 9-1. The base hit by Baines. Smith is in. 6-5 now. So Harold Baines is another RBI.
He now has 4 RBIs today.
Where the heck was this the first 3 games?
2 outs, men on first and second.
This game should be over. Base hit by Ripken. Devereaux scores.
2 outs, men on first and second.
And they've got to yank him for Marbury. They're losing 11-1. You might as well throw him in there. And a fly ball out by Peg. Finally.
10 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, and 2 left on.
10 runs.
Bottom of the third.
It's an 11-1. You've never seen that before. So let's go to the 7th inning. Let's just get out of this mess. The score is 12-2, so the Orioles are going to definitely be yanking their guys. Devereaux out, and Sherman O'Banville, future Expo, is going to come in against Russell. Rare play. Is it not a number? No. O'Banville will have to run like the wind. And he's out. So O'Banville tried.
1 out, bases empty.
Harold Baines out. Tim Hewlett is going to come in to pinch hit. 33-year-old. Again, a number to Russell, but Hewitt does not have the speed. Or does he? Yes, he does. So Hewlett gets a single. Baltimore trying to tie the series from Washington, at least go to Game 6 back home. Cal Ripken is gone. Those are rules. Leo Gomez is going to come in, the 27-year-old. And he walks. Might as well get some guys in there.
1 out, men on first and second.
Hags out, and it will be Glenn Davis, the 32-year-old who Baltimore mortgaged themselves for, and he became a massive bust. They got rid of Kurt Schilling, Pete Harnsich, and Steve Finley for him. Can you imagine? Fly ball to left. He was trying to hit a home run.
2 outs, men on first and second.
2 outs. Boyle's out, and it will be Jeff Tackett, 27-year-old, who's going to come in. Hits it to Peckinpah. He's out, so no runs.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on.
Hit to Gomez. Possible error. Showboat Fisher. Gomez. Probably the first one for Baltimore.
No outs, men on first.
Well, Gomez at third. Hammonds to short. Lonnie Smith. The incomparable Lonnie Smith playing center field. Remember, in '92, he faced the Blue Jays in the World Series and hit a grand slam of Jack Morris. And Tackett, the catcher. Peckinpah's out. Yeah, both teams are going to get rid of it. Will Shirley's coming in. Moving drive to left. Brady will make the catch. Yeah, you might as well get the guys out there.
1 out, men on first.
And now Blues is out for Doug Profero. Surprised he hasn't had any bats. He's 30 years old. What's that?
1 out, men on first and
It will
third.
be a Game 6 in Baltimore regardless of what happens. Leibold out for Chick Gagnon, who's not Canadian. Fly ball to center. Showboat will let go. Surprised.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Sam Rice. It will be Pinky Hargrave who will come into the game. And he grounds out. Tackett to Segui. So Washington
No
can't
runs,
score.
1 hit, 1 error.
Baltimore will have this
and
series
2
tied
left
at
on.
2 and no time flat.
Top of the 8th.
Third base now goes to Profero. Shortstop goes to anyone who wants it. Tommy Taylor is going to play shortstop. Center field goes to McNeely. Earl McNeely is going to come in. Catcher will now go to Benny Tate. But David Segui is gone. It will be Paul Carey, 25 years old. Grandmother first, he's out. So give him an at-bat. Why don't you?
1 out, bases empty.
Harold Reynolds out, and it will be Mark Leonard, the 28-year-old. Oh, Russell should be out. It will be Joe Marquina who will come in to pitch. Leonard will strike out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Brady Anderson is gone. It will be Jack Foyt. 0 for 3.
And just like that, the inning's over.
Oh, they're not
Bottom of the 8th.
12 to 2. Left field goes to Foyt. Second base goes to Mark Parent. First base goes to Tito Martinez. Lucky Harris out. Of course, it will be Rich Borg, 26-year-old, who will come in to pinch hit against Messina. Fly ball to McLemore. McLemore's the only
1 out, base is empty.
regular left. Yeah, he is the only regular left. Carter Smith. Oops, he wasn't supposed to start. Parents at first base. Yeah, Carter Smith wasn't supposed to start.
2 outs, base is empty.
Goose Gosselin is going to be gone. Wild Wigman, excuse me. And he flies to Foyt. So Messina looking pretty good.
And just like that, the inning's over.
12 to 2.
Top of the 9th.
Yeah, Carter Smith was supposed to, should have been taken out. And it will be Carl East. Carl East would have been the pinch hitter. Left field now goes to Matthews. Second base will go to Ralph Miller. McLemore's the only one of the regulars left. And it will be Damon Buford who will pinch hit for him. It's together. So Buford's over. Nicely done.
No outs, man on second.
For Jeffrey Hammonds, first at bat.
1 out, man on second.
Up the middle, this is an RBI. It will be. So Tim Hewlett's got an RBI. Make it 13 to
1 out, man on first.
Gomez. Comebacker to Martina. He'll get Hewitt. Does he get anyone else? Both of them. So Martina gets the double play.
And they turn their third double play of the game.
Third double play, yeah. Baltimore has 13 runs. Take away
1
those
run,
10 runs
2
in the third
hits,
inning.
and none
This
left
would be
on.
a very tight game.
Bottom of the 9th.
Right field. Buford can play right field, so they'll let him hit. They'll let him hit. Play right field. Joe Judge is out. It will be Bert Griffith. I wonder if he's playing to Clark Griffith. And he'll strike out. Might as well give him a chance to swing.
1 out, base is empty.
Messina says, I'm going to continue. I'm going to finish this game. McNeely. Ground ball to Martinez. He out.
2 outs, base is empty.
Open Tate. Messina is still not going to budge. I mean, like, dude.
2 outs, man on second.
Buffalo. Hit the first base. Got it. So Messina does finish it off.
Baltimore wins the game easily.
This is tied at 2.
Until next time, this is Replay
Baltimore
Radio
will go
signing
back
off.
home. Messina beats Audrin. Harold Baines, the MVP. Well, 5 RBIs. Yeah, he came out of freaking nowhere to go deep. Yeah, Harold Baines came out of nowhere. 13 runs and 18 hits, 1 error for Baltimore. 10 left. Washington, 2 runs and 8 hits, 2 errors, 6 left. Messina went a little bit. Audrin, McGrew, Altrick, Marbury, Russell, and Martina were the pitchers. Yeah, Altrick couldn't get one guy out. So 13-2 Baltimore. So yeah, that series goes back to Baltimore for game 6 no matter what. They will have to play game 5 to see who has the advantage going home. Brooklyn, Philly, the 47 Dodgers are looking to sweep Philly. Tommy Brown. Eddie Mixis is going to come into DH for the team. He's got a pair of RBIs. Philly, Greg Gross. No, Lonnie Smith. They're going to go with a youngster at DH. Well, he is in the
Now,
ninth.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we invite you to rise.
Replay Radio is live from Philadelphia. Top of the first.
The 1980 Phillies must win. Reddy Lurch, 25 years old, 4-14 in that season. He's up on the bump. Eddie Stanky, 2 for 14, 2 RBIs. He's the only Brooklyn regular to hit below the Mendoza line. He's 31. He's got to do something. He does. He grounds out Trullo to Rose, 1 down.
One out, bases empty.
Jackie Robinson, who came in as the first African-American player in Major League Baseball, and he played first base. People forget about that. 6 for 13 RBI. He was the Rookie of the Year in real life. And Schmidt makes the catch, 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Pete Reiser, 2 for 10, 28 years old. He's the guy credited with the first batting helmet. And he fouls out. So Philly trying not to go down
Needs the
quietly.
inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first, Harry Taylor, 28 years old, 10 and 5 with the save. In real life, he's the guy who's going to try to ruin Philly's chances. Bake McBride, 3 for 11, an RBI edge, 31. And a fly ball to Ferrillo, 1 down. 47 Dodgers went to the World Series thanks to Jackie Robinson's stuff. They did put the Yankees to, 6 games or 7? I can't remember. But yeah, they held the Yankees in check. The 1980 Phillies' first World Series title in their franchise's history, and that was 96 years. They were the last of the original 16 franchises in Major League in 1980 to win a World Series.
1 out, bases empty.
Pete Rose, who they splashed out with a big free agent deal, 5 for 13 RBI, 39 years old. Trying to hit the home runs, but he couldn't get the hits. Spider, Pete Rose, he's a speedster.
Hey!
Yes,
1 out, man on first.
Michael Jack Schmidt, third base, 3 for 10, 3 RBIs. He's the RBIs leader. He is the big boy. 30 years old, 48 home runs to set the record for most home runs by third baseman. And that 48th home run was a pinch clincher against Stan Boston of the Expos. Schmidt will take 2 of those in the morning.
1 out, man on first.
Next pitch, he hits it to Spider, but he gets double play around the horn.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on. Top of the second.
Top of the second, Dixie Walker, 4 for 12, 2 RBIs at 36 years old. The old beauty, as they call it. They said the Schmidt bobbled. I don't know. 31. Ooh, it's a mistake, and Walker goes to second base. So 3-5.
No outs, man on second.
And here comes Ferrillo, 5 for 7, 4 RBIs. 25 years old. He should be getting more bats. Fly ball to right, Dixie will hang on.
1 out, man on second.
Bruce Everett's the catcher, 3 for 10, 23 years old. And he flies to right field. Dixie will have to hold on.
2 outs, man on second.
And he mixes, made to be DH, 2 for 4, 2 RBIs at age 20. And they set up the middle. And that will be an RBI by Mixes. I think the one who was looking about the King's fan and shot at.
2 outs, man on first.
But Mixes, good thing they put him at DH. He's got an RBI. Pee-wee Reese, 2 for 6, the 28-year-old captain of the team. And he got the base hit. Mixes will head to third. I think it was Eddie Mixes who got
2 outs, men on first and third.
was by that fan. Let's take a look. Maybe it wasn't him. I thought it was. I thought he was the man. Okay, maybe not. Base fan. Here's Swider Jurgensen. Flies to center.
1 run, 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. Bottom of the second.
Under the second, Greg the Bull Wasinski, 3 for 12 with an RBI, 29 years old, still hitting home runs. He fly, and Walker makes the catch in right field.
1 out, bases empty.
Boone, 2 for 10 and RBI at 32. We drive to right field. Can Dixie get the ball? You bet he does. 1 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Joey Maddox, center field, 3 for 13 and RBI at age 30. Moving drive to left field. Reiser should be able to get it. No, he didn't.
2 outs, man on first.
Larry Boa, the boa constrictor, 1 for 7, 34 years old. Fair play. The 2. So I'll have to hustle his bustle.
Two outs, men on first and second.
29 years old, 4 for 11 RBI. And he flies to right, so Taylor gets out of this mess.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Top of the third.
On to the third, back to the top of the order for Stanky. All 4.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
The 2-1. Possible error on a pickoff. Variable hold on the pickoff.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Robinson. Grounds out, 4-3. Stanky. Who's the second? I'm surprised. Patria was back in that position.
1 out, men on second.
Here's Riser.
Two outs, man on second.
Dixon. And he flies to right.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the third.
On the third, Monty Smith, the number 9 hitter. 24-year-old. He's on for the 93 Orioles. Hits over Jackie. Got him. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Baker McBride. That's it.
1 out, man on first.
Here's Pete. Fly ball to right. 2 down.
2 outs, man on first.
Here's Schmidt. At the shortstop, he's out. So, Philly can't do anything about it.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the fourth.
On to the fourth, another Bobert image of but Perillo flies one to Maddox, 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Everts. Grounds out, Lurch to Rose.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Mixes. And he gets a base hit.
2 outs, man on first.
PB Reese hit the short. And he's out.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the fourth.
On to the fourth. Sensky. Hit the shortstop. Goes by first. He's out. He had a little bit of a chance, but he
1 out,
didn't get it.
bases empty.
Here's Boone. Handball to Jorgensen. Out.
2 outs, bases empty.
There's Maddox. Hit to Pee Wee. He's out. So, nothing doing for Philly.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
There you go. I got a big combine.
Top of the fifth.
There's Jorgensen. It's a triple. The Spider put a triple in
No
his
outs,
bag.
man on third.
Stanky. All he's gonna do is look for him. All 4. I'll take a walk.
No outs, men on first and third. The first
Jackie?
baseman is playing in.
Oh, this could be gone. Take it back! Jackie Robinson, and don't
He now has 3
forget
RBIs
it.
today.
Oh, now 4
No
nothing
outs,
for
bases
Berkeley.
empty.
Jackie Robinson is number 1. Lurch walks Riser. Is he gonna yank him?
No outs, man
He
on
said he don't wanna
first.
yank him. Yeah, I think he says he wants to get out of this inning. Dixie, fair play. Nope, he'll have to use his legs. And doesn't return the batter. But no, Dixie gets a single out of it. First and
No
second,
outs,
puts the
men
over.
on first and second.
Lurch is gone. It will be Brewster. Down 4-0. Do you risk Carlton Do you risk Steve Carlton, knowing that he's got pitch game 5? If there's a game 5. I wouldn't yet. Here's Brewster, the 28-year-old. Hit the left. Lazinski does not have a good arm, so this could be more than a single. It's a double. The 2 RBI double by Ferraro to make it 6-0.
No outs, man on
the
second.
Dodgers are going to knock out the Phillies. So it's too late. After Schmidt, he's out. Ferraro will hold. Schmidt.
1 out,
Declares
man
it
on
Ferraro.
second.
Don't you dare. Here's Mixes. He flies to center. Ferraro will hold.
2 outs,
They're up
man
by
on
6.
second.
Here's Pee Wee.
5 runs, 4 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 5th.
Phillies and the move on. They're up 6-0. Let's go to the 7th. It is still 6-0. Ron Reed now on the bump. There's Dixie Walker. Here's the double. They're not done yet. I think in a sense.
No outs, man on second.
I'm waiting for that 7th run. Furlow. Scramble to second. Yep. The Dixie will go to 3rd.
1 out, man on third. They brought the infield in.
Open opportunity for Everett to get an RBI. You know.
2 outs, man on third.
Here's Mixes. Can he get an RBI? Negative. He's trying fast.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
Of the 7th, Maddox. He flies to Ferraro, 1 down. I think Brooklyn's going
1 out, bases empty.
rest their guys. Boa lines out to the left.
2 outs, bases empty.
Phillies like, there's no tomorrow. Trio. He lines out, so Taylor looking pretty good for himself.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Top of the 8th.
Yeah, I think Brooklyn's just going to put their guys. Bobby Bragan, 29 years old. We're going to let these guys get some at-bats. Boa, does he bobble it? He does, so Bragan's on base.
No outs, man on first.
Yeah, they're up 6-0. Duke Snyder, 20-year-old, so a fresh face, 20-year-old Duke Snyder. It's at the Rose, base hit, so Duke Snyder's gonna hit. First and second.
No outs, men on first and second.
For Stanky, who's of course gone, and you're gonna go with Marv Rackley, the 25-year-old, 1-4. They'll let him in. Second base, they'll get the fourth. Could be a double play though. Nope. Rackley beats it out, so they did get one guy. Snyder. First
1 out,
third.
men on first and third.
For Jackie. They're going to get rid of him and put Tommy Brown in, the 19-year-old. 0-4. They're going to run RBI.
2 outs, men on first and third.
For Reiser, he's gone, so it's going to be Ed Stevens, 22-year-old. Base hit. So Stevens gets an RBI. After the forward. It's a double by Stevens. Ed Stevens.
2 outs, men on second and third.
Ron Reed out. Steve Carlton's coming in. You might as well. I mean, you're going to lose the game. Dixie Walker. He flies out. Oh, he wasn't supposed to bat.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
No, he wasn't supposed to bat. It would have been Tommy Tatum who would have come in to pinch hit for him. Third base goes to Tommy Brown. Shortstop can go to Stan Rojak. Left field to Duke Snyder. Second base to Hermansky. Gene Hermansky can play second base. First base goes to Howie Schultz. 7-0. Now they're pretty much done for. Dal Unser is going to come in to pinch hit, the 35-year-old. And he grounds out. They're pretty much.
One out, base is empty.
They're pretty much done for. If McBride is out, it'll be Greg Gross who'll come in. Those glasses.
One out, man on first.
He goes. George Vukovic comes in. 23 years old. He flies out to Hermansky. Yeah, they're pretty much.
2 outs, man on first.
Yeah, they're down 7-0. They know. Ramon Aviles is coming into the plate. No, it wasn't. So it's singled by Aviles.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Lisinski out. John Vukovic will come in. So John Vukovic comes in, and he will hit the second. So Vukovic can't do anything.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on.
Take out the 1980
Top
Phillies.
of the ninth.
They are done. Third base goes to Vukovic. John Vukovic. Left field goes to Greg Gross. I know he can play left field. Right field goes to George Vukovic. First base to somebody. Who's going to take it? Luis Aguayo is going to come in and play first base. For out, it will be Cookie Lavagetto. 34 years old. I'm surprised he hasn't been back there. Let me fix it.
1 out, base is empty.
Bill Bevins' no-hitter. Bruce Edwards out. Don Len, 24 years old, is coming in. John Vukovic, he's out.
2 outs, base is empty.
Now, Mixus is out. It will be Archie Vaughn, the 35-year-old veteran. And he flies out. But Brooklyn's up 7-0, so
They go down
they're not too
quietly,
worried.
nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the ninth.
Bottom of the ninth. Center field will go to somebody. Gil Hodges says he can play first base. He can play center field. Catcher will go to Dick Whitman. So you got Bob Boone, Gary Maxwell. Well, they're basically done for. So Keith Moreland's going to come in and take a check. It's at the Brown and a single.
No outs, man on first.
Everyone's. We got Monix. We'll strike out.
1 out, man on first.
Poa. Popped up to third. 2 down.
2 outs, man on first.
Trio. Line out. Game, set, match. Brooklyn will beat the Lady Phillies.
Brooklyn wins the game easily. Goodbye, everybody.
Harry Taylor did his job. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors, 9 left for Brooklyn. Philly, 7 hits, 2 errors, 8 left on. So you see what happened there. And Brooklyn sweeps the Phillies 4-0. Series stats. Brooklyn scored 20 runs to Phillies 9 in the 4 games. 6-5, 3-2, 4-2, 7-0. The RBI leader was Ferrillo with 6 for Brooklyn. The pitching you see there, they used only 5 pitchers. Philly, their best RBI guy was Mike Schmidt with 3 RBIs. They used a lot of guys there. And everything else. But they just couldn't do it. That's the replay. So we're going to go and see anyone once. So let's see. The White Sox, 93 White Sox, 1908 Cubs. The trouble is that series is actually, that game 4 is tomorrow. So we got to skip that. The 1911 A's, 1916 Cubs, we can play game 4. And it was a 15-inning affair. The A's win. They're now 3-1. So the 2016 Cubs are in trouble. Russell beats Travis Wood. Addison Russell, Miguel Montero went deep, but Stuffy McInnes doing the job. So the 1911 A's with their $100,000 infield, as they call it, winning the 15th, 8-7. Bender went 8 2/3. Danforth 3 1/3. Russell 3 innings. Hamill, Sastrusi, Grimm, Patton, Rondon, Stroop, Wood, and Cahill for the Cubs. Um, 71 Tigers, 80 Royals. We can do that. And it is the Tigers win 9-6. They have a 3-1 series lead. Lolich, Rich Gale, Sherman the save. McCaffrey, 2 home runs for 3. Cash and Northrup and Aurelio Rodriguez. So McCaffrey does his job. So the 71 Tigers look like they're going to win. Arizona, Brooklyn. We haven't done any of those games. So that's a game 4 that will have to be simulated. I mean, that will be played. So 2 game 4s. 60 Pirates. They win 2-0. They're up 3-1. They could pull off an upset. Vinegar Bend Mizell beats Smoky Joe Woods. So yeah, the 60 Pirates look like they're going to upset the 1912 Red Sox and move on to the championship. Move on to the second round. The 85 Blue Jays will squeak it out 2-1. Caudill beats Bud Chandler. George Bell, the MVP. So the Blue Jays squeak it out. Yankees scored 1 in the first, but Toronto 1 in the fourth, 1 in the ninth. Clancy 7 innings, and Hankey and Caudill. Bud Chandler pitched all the innings. Yeah, the Blue Jays 2-1. Rookie after Snuffy flew out. Heinrich tripled. Barrett grounded out to score Heinrich. 1-0. The Blue Jays got an RBI double by Bell to score Mosby, and then in the bottom of the ninth, Cliff Johnson flew out. Bell singled. Barfield Bell got to second on fastball. Barfield struck out, but Willie Upshaw doubled, and the Blue Jays went 2-1. So the 85 Blue Jays, at worst, would fall in Game 6. So there is a Game 6 at Yankee Stadium, but yeah, the Blue Jays are 2-2. So at worst, Toronto loses in Game 6. That will be probably Wednesday or Thursday. The 77 Reds against the 77 Yankees. And that is the Reds winning 2-1. Their 1 went away. Moscow beats Golet, San Martino the save. Rose and Kingman were the home run hitters. Paul Moscow, the hero. So that's 7. Now we got to look at what sweep do we want to see? Yeah, we might as well go. 1906 Cubs. Can they sweep the 77 Phillies? Mordecai Three Finger Brown against the Gym Cat. So we'll do that. We'll let the AI determine everything. And we'll go to the 7th inning.
Replay radio is live
So yeah,
from
you'll
Philadelphia.
see a lot of sweeps tomorrow, potential sweeps tomorrow. Yeah, you see those scoreboards hanging above the right field stands. Those were nice. So yeah, so tomorrow you'll see a lot of potential sweeps, and then 7th inning. So we're going to the 7th inning with a score 5-2 Cubs. It looks like they're going to sweep the Phillies. 6-3 and 6-3. So it's 6-3. Ron Reed up against Sheckard. And they're going to take their chances. Sully Hoffman has yet to hit in this series at 25. It's a triple. Wow, his first at bat of the playoffs, and he gets a triple. The 1906 Cubs, who
no outs, man on third.
Now,
They brought the infield in.
Schulte, well, they're taking him out. It's Doc Kessler who will get in at bat. Can I get an RBI? 5 on the right. Hoffman may attempt to score. Nope, they're going to hold it. Might as well.
1 out, man on third.
Frank Chance,
They
7
brought the
RBIs.
infield
Well,
in.
they're going to yank him for Pat Moran. 2 for 7. Hopefully, so
2 outs, man on third.
getting the Steinfeld. Well, they have no hitters left. They're going to let him hit. Let him hit. And a nice play by Bowen.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
Cubs.
Bottom of the ninth.
77 Phillies 1-8. Left field will go to Hoffman. Right field will go to Gessler. And first base goes to Pat Moran. Three Finger Brown. They're going to yank him, I think, right? It is a safe situation. Yeah, you might as well. You're going to yank him, and it's going to be Orville overall. Who's going to come in for the save. 3 2/3. But yeah, he's coming in for a save. He has a win under his belt. Wasinski. Strike 3. The ball can't do anything. And Boone and Martin as well.
1 out, bases empty.
Phillies are like, let's just stick Boone. It's to Evers. He's out. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
One more up. Martin.
Two outs, men on first.
Terry Harmon. And he strikes out. Can't do a thing about it. The
Chicago
Cubs
wins the game.
5 games.
From all of us at
The
Replay
1906
Games,
Cubs sweep
thanks
the
for
77
playing.
Phillies out of there 6-3. Three-finger Brown beats Cott. Orville to save the Browns the hero. 6-3 is your score. Over Cott, Brewster, and Reed. Series stats. The Cubs outscored the Phillies 33-11 in 4 games. 12-7, 6-0, 9-1, 6-3. So they knew what to do. 33 runs. 7 RBIs by Frank Chance to lead. Three-finger Brown, Fister, Lundgren, and Overall coming in. Yeah. Somebody's Orville came in for the save, if you will. The 77 Phillies, the RBIs leader was, Maddox, Sizemore, Johnstone, and McCarver. Really, 2 losses by Jim Cat. Couldn't believe it. Steve Carlton couldn't do anything about it. Gene Garber was really terrible. In one game, he had an 81. Tuck McGraw had a terrible ERA and all that. Anision did okay. How do they rank these guys? All guys by innings. Yeah, Gene Garber, terrible. But yeah, the Cubs win. They sweep the 77 Phillies. Yep. So Willie Wilson had 2 triples, but they still lost the game. Miguel Matero had the play of the day with a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th, but it was too little too late. It's the A's won in the 15th inning and are now 3 games to 1. Yeah, Miguel Matero. It was like, yes, no. Yep, so we know that the 93 we know that we have 2 sweeps. The 1906 Cubs and the 1947 Dodgers are moving on to the next round. Let's look at the bracket. The number 1 and the number 9 seeds are in. I think they reseed afterwards, right? They should reseed. Because technically the 41 Yankees should be playing number 5 next, right? 4-5, yeah. Why is 4-5 against each other? It should be 4-13. Yeah, I think I screwed up. But yeah, the 1906 Cubs and 1947 Dodgers are there. We do have 2 series at 2-2. 1924 Washington, 93 Baltimore, and 1985 Blue Jays, 1947 Yankees. Those are 2-2. They'll go to Game 6 guaranteed. So we will be keeping an eyeball on them as early as Thursday, I think. Yeah, as early as Thursday, we'll have our eyeballs on it, unless there's not a lot of games to be played. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.